I'm back in Indiana. Patty and the pups are here.
Yep.
That means it's time for a Midweek Update. Wow, that felt good, Patty. You're a lot easier. You're a lot easier to work with than cows.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
Moo. So hope everybody had a great weekend. We did. We got to go camping with our friends.
We sure did. It was lots of fun.
Lots of fun. Got to go back down to Purdue University. I walked through some of the buildings where I took classes a few years ago.
It is
maybe more than a few.
I think a few.
Okay,
yeah.
couple times.
Couple
10.
times 10, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the campus has grown and it just seems bigger, and the flowers were just beautiful they had planted. It was just the everything was just nice to see. It was a beautiful day.
So hopefully some of you are finally starting to thaw out, getting your campers out and ready to go.
It's that time.
So Patty, last week when I'm in Vermont, at some point after 2 a.m., I think that would have been Tuesday morning.
I know.
Because the reason I know this is I woke up at 2 a.m., I checked my phone, I'm like, still 12 to go.
Yep.
When I woke up, when my alarm went off at 5:30 in the morning, it read 10,013 subscribers.
Oh my gosh.
So it was a little bit anticlimactic, but still a big deal. So
a very big deal.
So anyway, thank you to everyone who has subscribed. I would be curious to know, like, who are some of our longest subscribers.
That's right.
We know there's some family members that subscribed early on, but it'd be interesting to know if anybody remembers what roughly our subscriber count was when you subscribed. That would be very interesting to know.
Yeah, kind of give it in the comments, and it'd be kind of fun to see.
And I did let everybody know last week that we're going to make a donation to Special Olympics instead of doing a giveaway. Right. And it seems like the feedback's been really positive on that.
Oh, cool.
So
good.
Yeah, and speaking of Vermont.
Yeah, you got it. You said you were working, but that looked like a lot of fun.
It was fun. It was work, but it was fun. And hopefully everybody saw the camera may have moved because Truman's running around. And
sorry.
Anyway, I don't even know what I was talking about. Vermont Monday's video. I'm sad. I mean, you do a video on a generator that's not that exciting, and it gets like 145,000 views. And like another 1,000 rude comments. So I actually had one person. You guys will love this. And I know this person's not watching. Normally you wouldn't want to feed the troll. But you know these trolls aren't watching Midweek Updates. But you'll love this one. I had one that suggested I do a comparison video on diet plans because I'm morbidly obese. And if I'm not diabetic, I'm definitely pre-diabetic.
Yeah.
And then he went on to compare my facial hair to body parts on a female that I can't mention on a family program.
Yeah, just nasty.
Yeah, but you know what? That's okay because
got us views.
Got us views, but I'm just sad because Monday's video of Vermont is so awesome, and I worked so hard on it. But
I know you did.
Anyway, we appreciate everybody that did watch that video, and hopefully you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And then coming up Monday is going to be another video that I shot up in Vermont, and this one I'm really excited for because it's the first time ever that I've done voiceover.
Yes, right.
So I'll be curious to get your guys' feedback on what you think of how I did it. And it's also very special to me because I did this video to help out a friend. And we want to get some exposure for the business that I'm highlighting.
Right.
And again, it's not a paid video. It's not a sponsor. It's just something I wanted to do. And so anyway, hopefully you guys will look forward to that video. So, well, guess what, Patty?
It's mail time.
Mail time. We actually have a couple packages this week.
Yes.
This one comes from our friends Chris and Stacy. Now, Stacy had told me to go to the P.O. box.
Yeah.
And so we knew this was coming.
Yeah.
It's a little more than what I expected.
Yeah.
Phase 2 of my crocheting skills, a fresh market bag for your Summer of Someday Harvest Host adventures. Keep this in Carl for your wine, fruit, and assorted other very good finds.
There you go.
Look at that,
Oh, cool.
Patty.
That is very cool.
Look at that. It's like a bag that she crocheted. And then I think we know what's inside. Here, I'm going to let you hold that. This says, as soon as I told them about Friday Night Wind Down, they wanted to be featured and wouldn't shut up till I sent them. Good luck. They're a rowdy bunch. They are cocktail-flavored gummy bears.
Oh,
we
cool.
have Champagne Dreams. It's a Brut and Rosé.
Okay.
Looks like there's 2 different ones in there. And this one is Sparkling Mimosa. You'll probably like that one. Sparkling Mimosa.
So gummies.
The gummies
with a twist.
Yeah, gummies with a twist. And according to Stacy, they want to be part of
be,
Friday Night Wind Down. If you're not familiar with our Friday Night Wind Down, we do that every Friday night over on Instagram and Facebook. It's 3 minutes or less. We review a bottle of wine from Aldi. Usually $10 or less, most of the time $5 or less.
Right.
Although this summer, I think we're going to have to expand beyond Aldi.
I think so.
Because I'm not sure we're going to find Aldi everywhere we're going.
Exactly.
So. All right. And then the next box.
What do we got? Oopsie.
Peanuts that they're going to eat. Oh, you okay?
Yep.
Don't have a concussion, do you?
I hope not.
Oh, that's live TV. Hey, that's live action. You remember that one?
Yeah.
Can you do it?
No.
Okay.
Not with this sore throat I have. So.
All right.
All right.
You sure you're okay there?
Yep, I'm good.
Ooh, don't need any accidents on TV.
I'm good.
Okay, it says hello, Patrick, Patty, Truman, and Bess. We are Mike and Brenda from West Virginia. I'm not going to give out specifics, guys. Oh my gosh, they were 10 miles from the Cracker Barrel that we stayed at when we headed down to Myrtle Beach. So, we know where you're at then. I wouldn't have known that necessarily from the... we have followed your YouTube channel since June 2017. As a 4Runner limited owner, I was curious of how 4Runner performed while towing small trailers and came across your channel and been watching ever since.
Cool.
That's cool. We are not RVers, but we have totally enjoyed your mini videos. Your content is informative, well thought out, and presented. Your camera and editing skills of the scenery, dash cam footage, and mini reviews are outstanding. Well, thank you very much. It's funny, I was just telling another YouTuber, the RV Odd Couple. I was speaking with John. I assume John was doing the messaging last night. We were talking about it, and I was telling him how I struggle on travel videos. He was saying I do a really good job with my educational type videos. And so thank you very much. That means a lot because I feel like I never do a good enough job on those. Brenda and I were so sorry to hear about the passing of Delaney and your sister last year. 2 quotes I always find comforting. What we have once enjoyed, we can never lose. All that we love deeply becomes a part of us. Helen Keller. That's a nice one. Gone from our sight, but never from our hearts. Unknown author.
Nice.
So, that's funny. Now, you know how I get off on these tangents. It's funny because today I just saw a TED Talk where a lady was talking about losing people. And in fact, I shared it on my personal Facebook, and she was saying how people say, like, when somebody dies, you have to move on. And she's like, you never move on. You move forward, but you never move on.
Yeah.
That, and she was talking about she lost her husband, and even though she got married, she said, my new husband is because of my old husband. He made me, and I thought, that's kind of like my mom. I feel like my mom's still always with me and who I am, and same way with my sister. So, sorry, I digress. Back to the letter. At a local craft store, I found an unfinished birdhouse that I painted and finished so that somewhat resembles Carl. Hope you enjoy it. Look forward to future trips as you travel on down the road. Have lots of fun and be safe. Mike. Thank you, Mike and Brenda. That is very nice. And let's see.
All right.
Make sure the peanuts.
Yeah, they'll eat the peanut. Puppies eat the peanuts. They'll eat anything.
They'll eat anything. Oh, wow.
Looky there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, it does look.
Oh
Even
my
look at
gosh.
the detailing with
look
the little...
at the Okay, hey,
like
Truman. Truman likes it, Mike.
Bubby.
Look at this. Hey,
and it has the solar panels on top.
Oh my gosh, it has the solar panels. I mean, this thing is so detailed. It's got both windows, the big window in the back.
The openings for the fans.
The vent.
Yeah.
Look at this. He even put the silver, the diamond plated on the front.
Like the doors and all the little like places you plug in your trailer and the water and all that.
Oh my gosh.
Very detailed.
This thing is so cool.
Oh, how neat.
And he's even got our name on there, Travels with Delaney.
Yeah.
Okay, it might be a birdhouse, but it's not going outside. This is
outside.
This is staying inside.
That is really
on
neat.
Display, and we might even put it in, Carl, if we can figure out a place.
I think we'll find a spot.
That would just be cool to show people when we're traveling. Mike, thank
cool.
you so much.
You.
I mean, the detail that you put into this
Holy
is crazy.
Cow.
I mean, I just wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's all I can say is wow.
So talented. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Here, I'll hold it, honey.
Can I set it right? Okay, let's not.
Yeah,
risk.
let's not chance it.
Oh, wow. And that kind of takes us to the next thing I had on the list was just wanted to say thank you Well, first of all, thank you to everyone. Thank you to Mike and Brenda and Stacy and Chris and everybody that sends us things. Thank you to everybody who watches these videos. And I also wanted to say a special thank you to our new patrons.
Yes,
Patrons.
definitely.
Patrons.
Yeah.
Again, please understand our content will always be free. Our meetups will always be free. You don't have to pay to find out where we are. But there were some people that wanted to have us on Patreon. And those of you that are on Patreon, just so you know, I worked really hard this morning to get caught up. And your stuff is in the mail, your stickers and magnets and things like that. And so our postcards, those people that are getting postcards, again, we're holding off till June on those because I want to get them a good postcard.
We want something fun.
But just want to say thank you to everyone for the support.
Thank you so much.
The Amazon shop is back up and running. I'm a little less scared to say it today. Let me rephrase that. I typed with somebody from Amazon this morning. They have those online chat dealies, and reached out once again to ask if they could tell me specifically why we were terminated. And according to this lady, she's not even sure why we got terminated. She said there were a couple odd purchases that throw up a red flag, but she said there weren't enough of those that would warrant being terminated. So she really couldn't give me much information. And I said, well, I'm scared to share our link. And she said, share your link, just follow the rules, which we're going to try to do. And but anyway, just wanted to say thank you to everyone. Patreon, non-Patreon. Just watching the videos helps us out.
It sure does.
So anyway. And then I guess this weekend's a holiday weekend.
Already Memorial Day.
I know.
Weekend.
I cannot believe. So we're like, we have Memorial Day weekend this weekend, and then you have, 2 weeks left, right? I think so.
Yes, 2 weeks of 4.
And then we head to U Camp. So if you're coming to U Camp, we're really looking forward to seeing all of you. Make sure you come over and see us because I've got some special things that we've had printed.
That's right.
And
we want to give you.
Yep, absolutely. And we will, for everybody, we will probably be doing a live stream.
Definitely.
Like we did last year.
That was fun.
I'm thinking Thursday night, so we may not have a midweek update on that Thursday, but you'll see it. I'll post it ahead of time. But I'm thinking, because last year we had so much fun, because we had some of our subscribers and viewers there with us, and we did kind of like a live audience. And
it was really fun.
The internet is iffy, but I think it worked last year. So assuming it didn't get any worse, that's the plan. And then we'll come home and have Samantha's graduation party. And then we're heading out in Iowa. We're coming to Iowa, baby. In fact, I was just talking with Ann this morning. We're planning some things out. For those of you coming to Iowa, in the Iowa group on Facebook, I posted kind of a short itinerary. We're going to do a meet and greet on Thursday night. Bring your favorite bottle of wine or beer or soft drink, whatever. Patty and I are going to provide some cheese and crackers. And then I think Friday, anybody that wants to join us, we're going to go down to a winery just south of Des Moines that's part of Harvest Host.
Fun.
So we'll go check it out. And then Saturday, we're going to do the farmer's market. And then Saturday night, we're going to be doing a potluck. Patty and I, again, will be providing hamburgers and brats. And then Sunday, we'll leave.
That's right.
And then we have about a week
to get to Oregon.
Going to Oregon. And Oregon, don't worry, I'll start working on that one. I'm going to get April and Debbie and whoever else out in Oregon wants to help me. We'll figure out what we want to do out there. So
Summer's
crazy.
Right upon me.
And the next thing you know, we'll be headed to California. And then we'll be headed home. And then we go.
Don't
Did I mention we're going to Texas at Christmas?
Don't say
I won't. Patty always gets mad at me because I always think way out, and then
he's
it
always
depresses
saying,
her.
like, if a vacation begins, well, honey, in 2 weeks we'll be home. I'm like, ooh, stop! Don't say it. I want to enjoy my time.
All right, it's going to be a long summer, someday. So
I can't wait.
All right, anything else?
No, it's just as a school teacher, if you're out there and you're a teacher, you know this is the grind. This is the end. And we're doing the final testing right now. And the kids are tired. We're tired. It's a grind. So, but we're getting there. So, almost done.
So, all right.
Okay.
It's great to be back here with you. This is so much more fun doing a midweek update with you than with the cows. So.
Moo.
All right, everybody. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. And just don't forget over the weekend to remember what the holiday's all about. Let's honor those. All right.
All righty.
We'll see everybody.
On down the road.
Good night. Sherman, you still chasing your shadow?
They are, and all the little flower petals, and this is cool.